Went to Florida, and then things turned out not to be so great. And I found out that Prince Charming was not so charming after all.
It's kind of crazy, as I'm pretty sure I recently saw online that she's still with Prince Charming, as she calls him, unless she's now onto a new man. I mean, Amanda is, well, all the women in the family have always been known for moving quite fast. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the man who's currently, from what I understand, her new manager is someone who's completely new to the person that she was with in the previous season that she's now referring to. But hey, let's continue.
The bitch said she would never come back from Florida. I knew that bitch would be back. I think...
Of course she was always going to be back. I mean, listen, you can't separate this family. You know, this family can't help but always be around each other. You know, as much as they are a dramatic family around each other, nothing but problems, at the same time, they are still quite a tight unit. So I give them that.
Man got what she deserves. She got down there and was so headstrong about this man. And I'm not saying I wouldn't too. And now look at you.
But of course, if you remember correctly, in the last season, Tammy and Amanda definitely were not on the best of terms. These two were at freaking war. And obviously, when Amanda revealed that she was leaving, Tammy gave no F's whatsoever. Didn't even say goodbye, didn't even say, you know, good luck or anything like that. Literally, she was like, good riddance. And now she's back. She's like, well, what did you expect? Obviously, you know, the rivalry is still continued, but hey ho, we'll continue.
You're back, you're living with Amy, and you're single.
Tammy being able to give up the vapes because their body starts wanting what they're used to having. Swings and...
Yeah, also obviously Chris is a bit concerned about the fact that Tammy has to give up the vapes if she wants to have any weight loss, any skin removal. And obviously he's concerned that obviously with doing that makes her act out and start to be even more of a brat. Which is most likely going to happen, to be honest with Tammy, and something that we've already seen anyway within this first episode of the new season. If you haven't seen my video that I created about Tammy, please do check it out.
And we've all paid the price for the beefing and the arguing.
I hate the fact that Amanda's living with Amy. I've been there with Amanda, and there's always people around. You're taking her boys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Tammy is not happy with the fact that Amy's going to be there purely because she has lived with Amanda herself in particular, and she says that Amanda will always have random people around the house, and also her children, her boys, are also very problematic as well. So she worries that this is going to be too much on Amy, as well as it also going to be too much on Amy's kids as well. I mean, listen, she's not lying, you know, she's speaking obviously valuable points here that can definitely cause an issue, you know what I mean? Because realistically, with Amy having little boys, you want her to be in a household where there's a bit more stability. You don't want them to be in a household where there's random people or people always in and out and people not looking after themselves. Because in the last season, Tammy was stressing about how no matter what she did to clean up the house or whatever, Amanda's kids would always cause some sort of havoc, which is the reason why they fell out, or one of the reasons they fell out in the previous season that has moved on to this season as well.
And all their friends. It's very stressful and draining.
Amy has a longer fuse than the rest of us, so I give it a little bit longer. Now, if she'd have moved in with me or Chris, hell, 2 days max.
That's crazy because obviously this is now identifying that maybe Amanda is the hardest person to live with. Tammy may be the hardest sibling to keep happy, maybe the hardest sibling to, you know, always have on the positive side, but when it comes to living arrangements with someone, Amanda seems to be the one that has the worst rep by the sounds of it.
2 days.
Losing weight. It's easy for me because I'm always outdoors, I'm always sweating, I'm always active.
I mean, listen, I knew the second Amy said that she was talking out of her ass. Ain't no way. And then for TLC to literally pan the camera to her and just pretty much expose her to be doing nothing when she's outdoors. Yeah, hit the nail on the head, including...
Oh, wrapped up in actual physical activity, I forget to eat.
I don't know what she's talking about. I forget to eat because, to be fair, Amy has said this before. She said this not, I believe it's season 5 that she said this as well. Back when she was still with Michael and the boys and whatnot, she's saying that, you know, I better have a chance to eat, you know, and that's why my diet isn't exactly da-da-da-da-da. It was some weird stuff that she was saying, but either way, though, she's made this whole point about the fact that it's easier for her to lose weight because she better eats, but then the weight never goes. So, yeah, who are you lying to? Also yourself. Yourself more.
I'm gonna get the surgery this time. It ain't gonna be anytime soon. It might be next year after that, but it ain't this year.
So regarding, obviously, she said that she's going to get the surgery this year. I mean, at some point, good luck to her. But this part here is actually talking about her relationship with her new man. She claims that, you know, her and the new man are talking about marriage, even though they've only been together for several months. And this is how the family reacts.
What are they thinking? You cannot date somebody for 6 months and know that they're the one for you to have the rest of your life.
It's crazy because obviously Chris is saying 6 months. Amanda goes, nah, it's been 6 weeks. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, it's always going to be very subjective to say that you can't date someone for a certain amount of time, because it's been proven for some people's relationships that they've known each other and literally started dating, and then boom, bam, it's worked quicker than the flash. So it is a possibility. But of course, if I put it into context when it comes to Amy, I definitely do side with the family's concerns, because Amy's one of those people that just does things out of desperation. She does those things out of loneliness, boredom. Her intentions aren't exactly the best intentions of why she wants to rush this relationship into marriage, you know, because really and truly, she just doesn't want to be alone. And that's just the honest truth. That's why she moves from man to man to man. Each time one relation doesn't work, she goes into another one quicker than ABC. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. And that's when the truth then comes out. So you just wait a few more months before you go all in.
Honestly, that is very sound advice, very quality advice. You should really wait a bit longer before going all in. But as you can see by Amy's face, Amy's like, I don't give a damn. I will go in if I want to go in now, I'll go in now. Okay, if I want to marry, I'll do it now. But you know, Amy lives by her own rules.
What if it's meant to be? Like, do I really want to break up my whole relationship to move slow or something?
It's kind of weird that she said that, because moving slowly shouldn't break your relationship. Don't get me wrong. Let's say you've been together for a couple of years now and time is dragging along, then fair enough, it could do, but it's not that deep at all. So for her to say that if she decided to move slowly, it could break up a relationship, that is a very weird statement. I don't know if that's an insecure statement, a fear, you fear something, I don't know, but there's something about that statement that just doesn't sit right, you know, because yeah, that's just funky as hell. But nonetheless, though, with Amy, she's convinced and she highly believes that she needs to, you know, make things move quicker. If anything, she's only saying that, in my opinion, most probably because she just wants to lock this man down as soon as possible. She doesn't want to risk another breakup, because her breakups are always so quick apart. Do you know what I mean? Like, she'll be with a guy for like a month or two, broken up. Then with the next guy, a month or two, broken up. So she's obviously maybe trying to break that chain of command or whatever, but trying to lock this guy in as ASAP, you know, before that guy kind of runs away or before the relationship goes downhill. Now, the good thing is, though, that the family has spoken positively about him. You know, I think it was Chris that said something very good about him, said he actually seems a nice guy. So the good news is the family do like him, which is a big thing. Not for the family to like him per se, but just because they've seen Amy's journey with men. So for them to vouch for him in this way, it's a massive. Nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts. And like I said before, I have made my video regarding Tammy on the first episode of the season, so check that out as well. And be back for next season, guys. And then make sure you're here for the next episode, all right? But hey ho, like, subscribe, and of course, peace.